happy. These are the people without which this would not be possible.
Fantastic. So I'm just guessing because I just watched the trailer with my friends from the media for the very first time. You seem to be playing the role of an ex-journalist. So tell us a little bit about the show. What else?
I don't want to give away too much because it is actually a crime drama and there's a lot of suspense and we don't want to reveal too much, and it's also coming out on the 22nd, which is very soon. I am playing an ex-journalist. My name is Saiba. Very exciting for me because actually I wanted to be a journalist in life. One of the many careers, a lawyer, a journalist. I'm very fond of reading and writing and investigating until my father shut down my investigative business at home because I used to go into his office and make notes, and then he shut me out of the office. So I get to, live my dream on screen. Yeah.
Finally.
It was very exciting, and not just to play a journalist, but also just to be a part of this because it's so raw. You've just seen the promo. It's not about glamour. It's really ripping it down to the basics. And to work with Tanuja ma'am was so wonderful for me because it was really just about the performance. All of us, I think, felt that. So many shots just taken on the back, taken in passing. Her mantra, feel. We felt so much. I think we just emptied ourselves into this, and it's just so wonderful to be able to share it with all of you, to see the promo, which I love, to see the trailer, which I love. Very exciting.
Really miraculous to have, the idea of having this all-female crew set. I believe from production to security, everybody there was female. Was that different for you? Has it been an experience that you've been part of before?
Well, not at this scale. I would say that to have that in a big show for Amazon with so many known names, that's probably a first. I would say I've had the experience of that in smaller independent films, but the fact that हम लोग अब ये एक बड़े पैमाने पे एक नॉर्मल तरीके से कर रहे हैं, वो भी एक सेलिब्रेशन है in itself, and I'm very happy that not only is it just women, but it's very talented women, and I don't think the reason they're chosen is just because they're women, but it's because of the kind of work that they put in and what they bring. And sometimes maybe people get missed out, and here perhaps there's a little extra attention given in that direction, but with keeping in mind the show and what it requires. So that I think is been amazing, and again, like she said, it's a team of very very diverse people. मतलब शक्लों से और अक्लों से हम सब बहुत अलग हैं, लेकिन साथ में there is just such a beautiful harmony between everybody, and it comes, I would say, top down, all the way from Amazon, from Abundancia, Tanuja ma'am. Everybody has had, the entire team has had a certain sync and flow to it, which I think is a great sign of a well visualized project. And
आप एक दूसरे को जानते थे पहले से?
Soha को मैं जानती थी पहले से. We worked together before, so we were friends. But you don't need to do anything to break ice with Shana. She's one of the sweetest, most friendly people that you'd ever
really
meet.
is.
Yeah. And also जब हम ये shoot कर रहे थे, the readings, the shoot in Gurgaon, it all happened in the middle of the pandemic. So we were in a very tight bio bubble, living together in this hotel. So all the time, of course, as you can see on set, तो हम काफी घबराए और रोए और चीजें बहुत intense थी, but
गंभीर चीजें चल रही हैं.
yes, but off set in the hotel, just because we were all stationed there for so long, we got to spend so much time together, and I think that, I hope, translates on screen.
It surely does, and you're not telling us anything more either. Thank you for that. मैं याद रखेंगे, हम कभी मिलेंगे बाहर तो ये वाला दिन मुझे हमेशा याद रहेगा कि जब इन लोगों ने मुझे कुछ नहीं बताया था एक प्रेस जंकेट में. I want to take this mic to Karishma at this point. Karishma, पहली बात तो मुबारक, official digital debut. तालियां होनी चाहिए यार, come on यार.
thank you, thank you.
And I loved watching you in that trailer. Man, you look like such a hard-nosed cop. मतलब डर लगता है आपसे, डर लगने लगा है. मुझे बताइए कि ये जो intimidating cop होता है, ये कैसे channelize करते हो? कहाँ से निकालते? कहाँ से आता है ये?
But मुझे आप बताइए, aren't all cops intimidating? I mean, isn't that their job, you know? Cop word is only intimidating, so I think I have tried my best to play that character. When I met Tanuja ma'am for the first time, she's like, see, you look glam and you look tall and all that, but I want to totally de-glam you. So I'm like, okay, let's work on it. And every time, from my body language to my posture to my, you know, as Soha said before the shot, feel guys, feel, you know that. And the homework which I did before that, you know, it was so good. It was so refreshing for me to play this part. And when I am meeting all the girls and the way they, you know, have that look on their faces, so that kind of performance, you know, like that kind of intimidating cop, you know, shooting with them was a great thing. And getting directed by Tanuja ma'am, working with Abantansha was like my dream come true. So I'm really happy that this is my official debut on Prime Video, and I'm glad and I can't wait to see the show.
कैसा था आपके लिए ये? You know, the experience of, you know, coming back to do this, and are you as excited as we are for your digital debut?
Well, I would like to say that I am a die-hard, I would say a crazy fan of OTT. I don't leave any shows, not from now, I mean from the time this whole, you know, series and all these OTTs have come in, and तो शायद ही कोई ऐसी सीरीज होगी जो मैंने नहीं देखी होगी, क्योंकि और मुझे ये याद है अच्छी तरह, I don't know if Tanuja remembers or not, but when the first time she connected with me for this show, I told her this, that, you know, I am like a crazy, but I was not really ready because I didn't know there was a gap and I didn't know whether I was really, but I was so excited that what if I do this and, you know, I'll be seeing myself the way I see others, and she was one very strong person. I think I have to give her this credit. Because of her I'm here. She just wouldn't take a no for an answer. She just wouldn't, and she kept on saying, I can't do this without you, I can't do this without you, really. And I think I just love her. I love the entire team, because I can't even imagine, you know, I mean, these girls remind me of my times when I was, you know, young, and like, I'm still young, by the way, but younger. And I have to thank Vikram, who is my, I mean, we keep teasing each other a lot, but he's my favorite. He's my favorite? No?
I want to ask you, is that your formula of success?
What does it look like? Sushant in his introduction named some films that Prime Video has recently launched. You know what swelled my heart with pride? All 5 of them were produced by Abantansha. If it wasn't the formula for success, we wouldn't be here. If it wasn't satisfying the creative pursuit that we've set out on, we wouldn't be here. But most importantly, it's the ability to tell stories that feature strong women, that are told by strong women, and more importantly, address the women out there. And our little attempt is that if we can inspire, entertain, stimulate thought for 50% of the content consuming audience, we would have done our job. And commercially viable as well. So absolutely all ends in successful.
This has been what I've been doing right from the start of my career. It is not just, it's not an agenda, it is something that I live to do. This is what I want, these are the stories I want to tell about women. And as we know, representation matters. It makes a huge difference to talk about subjects and to talk about stories about women, because it is an untapped treasure house of storytelling, which for centuries has never been considered important. So therefore it's fresh and it's new and it's just dying, these stories are dying to be told. Now finally, after so many years, I can say that, you know, the time has come when we can do this without a kind of a hesitation which I used to have at the start of my career, where, you know, you'd always have to have a male hero along with the heroine, and you know, you'd have a smaller budget. Then those days are behind us finally. So I'm extremely excited to now look forward to doing this more and more. And I mean, for me, it's just become more of a passion than it was. So I've kind of grown into that direction more than I ever have. So and I think that the popularity of such stories will only further you know, make it happen more and more. So I think that you know, you tell good stories, people like them, you tell more good stories, people like them more, and I think that's how it all grows. But I have to say, there's still a long way to go, you know, until half the stories are not female driven, don't have female directors, don't have female writers. I don't think it's an equal playing field until then, you know. We still have time to.
You know, it's a direct comparison, and it's a very strong role, so I feel very inspired. In fact, I keep watching them, I keep seeing the body language, I get motivated by them, so I think it's all in the positive zone. So I'm really excited because it's a different role. It's the first time I'm playing a cop. You know, it's very important to you know, have that intimidating look on your face and suit the character really well and just not play for the heck of it. So I'm very excited and taking it all in a positive zone.
Thank you. My next question is to Soha. So Soha, do you have the one? Yeah. So you know, OTT platform has created a lot of opportunities for female actors in terms of characters they portray. Do you think the times have changed now?
Absolutely, I think the times have changed. I don't think that I've seen myself, you know, a woman in her 40s represented on screen so effectively as I have. And I think that's entirely due to this platform. And this, you know, I think, again, like Tanuja ma'am said, though, there's a long way to go. I do feel that the people sitting on stage are the ones doing most of the work. And Abundancia, for example, Prime Video, they're already leading the way. They've understood the need to tell these stories. They've understood the need to employ these actors on screen, the women who are working behind the scenes, as well as understanding the women at home who are consuming the content and catering to them as well. But I do feel there are very few people like Vikram, like Tanuja ma'am, like all of us on stage. I think we're just scratching the surface and we shouldn't be happy with the bare minimum. Having said that, I personally am very excited because I know that, you know, perhaps 10 years ago, they wouldn't know what to do with me or someone in their 40s, because we've always seen women as heroines or the mother of the hero. You know, like, 40s, mein, hang on for another 10 years, then you can play the mother. You know, so at least there's something to do for us on screen.
I really strongly feel that women have the ability and the power to do a lot more than we actually are doing. I still feel that I have the power to do much more. She has the power to do much more. So we're just always hungry for, you know, and we are open to more challenges, and I just feel that I've been very, very lucky. मेरी डायरेक्टर मुझे कभी नहीं छोड़ेगी, नींद में भी आ जाती है बताने के लिए कि ये ऐसे करना, ये ऐसे बोलना. So, but yes, अब इस सीरीज की बात करें तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि I'm really lucky to be directed by a woman director, first time in my entire career, entire life of the industry years that I've spent, almost 27, 28 years. I've in fact been there for 30 years, but I have not been working for the last couple of years. So she's my first woman director. I'm in love with her because she has actually made me realize that the potential that I have inside me, which I didn't know. I didn't know that I could do this. And she's made me do things that I think only a woman could have done. I'm not saying that the men directors have been, you know, not doing a great job, but I just feel that she could understand the depth of it. She could understand how I would be able to perform. And I think it was so easy when she would explain certain things. Maybe as a woman she felt that exactly, and I felt that exactly, and it came out beautifully. The entire cast has been phenomenal. And because we are only talking about women, I don't want Vikram to feel that there is another jhagde ka jad here. So we're only talking about women, asked about that. It's been lovely working with all these girls, especially Tanna ji, because it was like we really used to have a lot of fun on set all the time, even though we were into something really serious work and everything, but we always had a lot of fun. It was just a phenomenal experience. I just can't say more.